Hello, it's Pat Norman with your daily motivation. On July the 27th, when Simone Biles announced that she was withdrawing from the individual all-around competition at this year's Olympics, I thought, I wonder what's going on. I wasn't sure that maybe she was ill or something, hurt, but then when I heard that she was withdrawing because she wanted to be able to work on herself and get things right within herself, and that she actually just wanted to work on her medical condition for her physical and mental state of mind. I applauded her. I thought, oh, you go, girl. That's really going to take a lot for you to do that, given all the financing and money that was backing her for this year's competition. But it's important that you take the time to do things for yourself and to make sure that you've got the right mindset to do things. Unfortunately, within the Black community, we always have this stigma around everything that has to do with mental health. It's like if there's mental health involved, it's probably something that's, that you've done that's affected your brain. You had too many drugs, you dropped as a baby, whatever. Just weird, weird things. But in recent years, we've noticed that we've had some of our great athletes and people coming out like Michelle Obama, we had Jay-Z, we've had Summer Walker, and all of them have talked about where they have been getting help on their mental health. And I think that is just absolutely wonderful. During the last 18 months, where we've seen people lose their jobs, lose their homes, lose their financing, lose family members, losing close friends, having relationships dissolved, it's all affecting the social and mental state of their minds and the attitudes and stuff within our communities. As we try to move forward and adjust and get back online with our emotions and everything, it's not easy. So it's not easy at all. And it takes some maneuvering and skill sets to get used to stuff like this. And in a lot of cases, it takes professional help. There are all sorts of signs out there currently with the things that's been going on with depression and anxiety and all the uncertainty about the future, because we really don't know where we stand at this point. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on tomorrow. You got closures of the schools and the openings of the school. You've got social distancing, then you've got isolation, then you've got quarantine, then you're not quarantined. And then all of the entertaining venues, some have been closed and then they're back open, and then they're closed and then they're back open. There's just so much bouncing back and forth that it causes just a lot of the negative attitudes with individuals with their mental state of mind. But as African Americans, we've always had such a negative stigma when it came to anything that had to do with mental health. We didn't want to talk about it. If we had family members that had to be evaluated by a psychologist or psychiatrist, we certainly didn't mention it to anyone because it was just something that you swept under the rugs that you thought we don't want anybody to know about it because it would just leave a bad taste in everyone's mouth if they knew that you had a family member that had been treated for mental illness. But there's nothing wrong with it. And it's no wonder that so many of our children and also adults are finding it difficult to cope in today's environment with all the changes and things that have been going on. I think that at some point, everyone's going to have to take a step back and fall in line with some of our celebrities and just kind of see what you need to do and where you need to go in order to get the help that you need. It's okay to not be okay. And I've said that a couple of times before. It's quite all right. It's okay if you need professional help. That's why it's here. I mean, it's okay if you're confused about where you need to go or what's happening or whatever. Ask for help. We have not because we ask not, and we certainly do need to ask for help when we need it with our state of mind, because that's you. That's the core of who you are and what you hope to be doing. I've heard Simone say one day that with what she was dealing with, she was just doing one day at a time, and I thought that's probably the best thing to do. And one day might be too much. We might just do 1 hour or 1 minute at a time. But feeling empowered is a key point that you're going to have to deal with as you struggle in getting back online. It's okay to not be okay as you start to ask for help, but just do it. As Nike would say, just do it. It certainly is available to you, and you certainly should do it. I wish that more of the people in our community would get assistance instead of we having to have people lose their lives or people taking their own lives. Ask for help. It's out there. So God has given us individuals that know how to help us get back on track. So please use it. If you need help, just ask for it. Make sure that be well, take care of yourself, take care of others, and continue to smile. You don't need to lose your smile. There's lots in the world still to smile about. God is still here for us, and He's developed and He's has individuals that have been trained to assist us. So make it a great day. Go out and do something wonderful for somebody else and for yourself. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Thanks for joining now. Bye now.